How are you? My name is Julio Varela, better known by my friends and family as papijulio. I am here to say that I really appreciate your time watching this short video that I'm going to do. It's August 16th, and it's around, I think it's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Florida. And I wanted to share a couple of the things that I think that are very important for you to know since we are getting very, very close to ending the soft launch of THW Global and to seeing what that next step is going to be. We are already over 60 days. I remember when I started, it was June 12th, when I got an email like text or however you got to know about linking into THW Global and getting your position for free. Well, I did that in June 12th, and I immediately prepared an email and sent it, I think, to around 60 people, and I put a post on Facebook. But the first person that signed up was Fernando Laguda, which we go back over 25 years. And he immediately saw what I saw and trusted, like I trusted, that this was going to be a very strong disruptive business model that was going to change so many lives. And I experienced this close to 30 years ago when I did the telecommunications business. I was involved in that big change that came about where we brought in over 5 million customers to Sprint through a company called Network 2000. And it was done because we came up with a different type of paradigm shift. We took what had been done for years and we turned it over, and we went person to person. We did a whole bunch of things that changed the industry in long distance. And I saw the same opportunity when I read this page the first time I got my link. And it's gotten better and better. I mean, in 60 days and how many more? I mean, today is the 16th and 4 days, 64, 65 days. Look where we are. 860,000 people have registered so far. There's 538 hours. That if you divide it by 24 hours, that means that the company is about to end the soft launch around September 7th or 8th. And we have to be ready for that because we have been getting so many good things. We have been pummeling the naysayers that we had to not even listen to because I didn't, but that were out there saying that THW Global wasn't what it was supposed to be. And all of a sudden, we've seen the video platform. We're able to look at videos now. You have seen how the back office has evolved, and I'm going to go into that in 1 second, a couple of minutes. But I want you also to look at the importance of filling out your demographic profiles, your surveys. You see this number here, 361,038. This number is not up to date because there were almost 3 full days that this number didn't change. They were using so much bandwidth that they decided to not use the counter. And so that's off. So at that time, we were like 40% of the people that had signed up for free had filled out their demographic surveys. But I've been keeping tabs since day one. And I've always, every day, I take the numbers, and every 24 hours, I have been checking the amount of people that come in versus how many demographic surveys were filled out. And I've noticed that we're closer to 60 to 70% of everybody that joins now that fills out the survey immediately. So I would say that we are around probably 45, 50% of that amount of people, which are considered to be active international viewers, IB. Active because they have fulfilled the completion of their survey. The rest of the people that have not done that, they're not considered active, and they won't be able to participate in making money when the company starts. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that you have to fill out the survey. And I'll lead you through where that is found in the back office. But first, I want to make sure that you get to read the new version that you can see here. You know, it's changed a little bit. Things have been added to it. Things have been taken out to make it cleaner and simpler to read. So make sure that you read it, because there's a lot of great information here that you should know about. Secondly, I already checked into my back office, so I'm just going to go right into it. And when you come to your back office, this is all you need to know about is right here. Like, this is home, and you should read about this. You should read everything that's here to make sure that you know everything that's happening. And I love to see this real-time website traffic viewer, because this is, you know, right on. In the millisecond, the amount of people that are viewing the site. So please look at this. Then make sure that when you come in, I don't have it here, but you're going to find a window that says to please click to receive the notifications from the company. And there are two things that you should do. You should say yes to that, but also make sure that when you're looking at the site, you are using the Google Chrome web browser. That is the one that's the best to use to see our site, to watch our videos, because it falls right in line with what they call the push technology or push notifications. So make sure you do that. Secondly, there's another thing I want you to do. I want to make sure that when you click on settings, that you, if you don't have a Gmail account, please get a Gmail account. That's how the system works the best. So you can change your email address right here on settings. Okay, I won't open it because it has my information on it. But if you click on settings, make sure that you get your own Gmail account and that you change it in your settings if you don't have a Gmail account there. Okay? Secondly, I want to make sure that you click on your Messedge Center, because that's like the heart of all the information that you need to know right now. And make sure that you read each and every message that is available in your Messedge Center, not once, not twice, but multiple times, because there's a lot of information there that answers most of the questions that you have that might not be found on the FAQs or on the updates, but is there. So make sure you read all those messages. There's a message, for example, in August 5th, where at the end of the message, you actually have a link to communicate your questions or observations to the company. So make sure you see that and you utilize it if you need to. Because most of all the questions that you have right now, they're really answered in the messages. They're answered in your FAQs and the updates. And they're also answered in our blog, which is 10hoursAweek.com, which I'll come back to later. But they're also answered here in this blog, okay? So, which you can see in all these different languages. So make sure that you do read, that you do visit both sites, the THWglobal.com back office and the 10hoursAweek.com, which is our independently owned and run website to help our global expansion team, which you are all part of. So maybe you don't know it, but there's a huge probability that you're in our group, and we don't care if you are or not. I mean, we care, and we're very grateful that you are. But I mean, if you're not, it's okay. You can use all our tools, and I'll get back to that when we get back to 10 hours a week. But let me keep going here on your back office. So on the survey center, this is critical because this demographic survey has to be completed. You can select the language you want to have, but like I did mine, if I want to change my survey because I want to add more things that I'm interested in, all I have to do is click here where it says to retake survey now, and I just do it again. So I can keep it up to date in what my preferences are to watch the video and to get all the information that the companies be providing specifically based on your survey, on your specific needs and wants, and age like me. I turned 69 now, in August 29. So from 18 years to 69 or more, they have something for all of us to look at and enjoy, and we decide what we would like to see. So anyway, this is your demographic survey, and very interesting, which is very important. You also have, when you go in now to watch, you go into your THW Global.com. I'm already signed in, as you can see. And when you go there, all you have to do is put your username and your normal password, and it will bring you right to this, okay? It will bring you right in here. And here's home, okay? Which videos are trending, the recently added videos, my recently viewed videos, the ones that I've seen. And this is a real good one. It actually, after you have seen your videos, this is what's very important. You'll be able to go right straight from here back to your back office, where you can go in and see. You see where it says video viewing stats, viewing history? This is where they're going to keep tab of the videos that we're looking at, or the surveys we're participating in, or our sales, what we're buying, what we're doing, whatever it is. And it's going to be all here. You see the custom, all of it, this year, this month, this week, yesterday, today. So I click today. If I go this month, it will show all the videos that I've watched this month, the time that I've seen it. So you get to see your full history right from your THW Global video platform. Let me go back to it so you see what it looks like. Okay? So you can go here. You can go home, and you'll see it'll be broken down to the selections that you already did that you wanted to watch videos on. And you just click, you want to see more? You just click anytime you see show more, he'll show you more. You want to see show more, he'll show you more. And every time you see this, if you're within the 24 countries besides the United States that already tier 1 advertisers advertises in our videos, I'm just going to click anyone. You will see that there's a commercial that starts prior to the video. And these commercials,
I am proposing an across-the-board income tax.
It will show, whatever it is that you will see. And I didn't want to be political here. I'm sorry, but that's what was there. But I wanted to make sure that you could see that you could be watching different commercials. And some of them are local. Like last week, I think it was, when I was watching a video, there's an automobile sales of Ford cars. It's called Mullinax, which is 5 miles from my house. So they already identified where I am, and that's the commercial they send me to watch, because I could be a prospective buyer of a Ford, which I've had before. It's a very good car. But you see how this works? Not only on a national basis, not only on a global basis, but also on a local basis. So thirdly, I want you to know that you can always go to our, let me hit here, translate, me hit enter, and you can see when you go to our site, I'm in English right now, but you'll see our site. This site was built and published in June 18th. Let me give you a little bit of history. It was created by Fernando Laguda's company, Social Website Pros, and you can check it out. It's socialwebsitespros.com. Fernando lives in the Philippines, and we have this company that we build websites and we create videos and we do everything in the Philippines. And we did this, and we published this site in June, I think it was 18th or 19th. This site has already, since what, not even 2 months, has already been as low as 70,000 in Alexa ranking in the world. Right now, I think we're like 100,000. And just like THW Global has been as low, I think, of our 7,000. And I mean, we've flown together. Like I said, we have nurtured from each other because we have provided for you all the information that you need to be successful with what we call our copy, paste, and post system. In this website, we keep it very much up to date. Today, there'll be a post coming up soon. I'll be placing this video in the site, and I will always be also posting. I just did a video in Spanish also that will be posted here also. And you see this little sign here, the A, but that's the icon for the translations. So we got 104 different languages that you can look for, as you can see, and the whole site would be translated. So that's why we're able to communicate with the 800,000 plus people that are within our group. Right now, we got in my 10 level payout, I'm over 140,000 plus people. And we got a lot of people with 10,000, 20,000, 100. Fernando Laguna has a bigger organization than I do. We got great leaders like Mikhail Lifshitz, that he's doing an incredible job. I think he's also over 120 some thousand. I don't know. The number gets ridiculous. Everybody with their 10 level payout organizations in place. We got Barbara Ilunan, we call her Honey. I mean, with tens of thousands of people. We got Dayami Leon in my Spanish group with thousands and thousands of people. And I can say literally, we got thousands of leaders with personally sponsored people of a couple of thousand people, some of them, and with groups of 1,000, 2,000, 30,000, 20,000. And why are all these people with these organizations? Because they believed from day one what we were putting together, and they trusted, had faith, and hope that this was all going to be true. And it's happening. You saw the video platform. You saw the messages saying that we're going to have a certified training, digital a program where there's going to be a coded bonus where people will be able to be trained to sell advertising in their local areas and make a commission. And also, there's going to be a coded bonus based on that, on the people that become certified trainers. And it's going to be anywhere, I think, from $10 to $100. So that's a second source of income that's going to come out from many more that the company has in line for us. So I wrote today a post that you'll be able to see, which is I based it on a word that not many of us like, which is called patience. Yes, patience. And for those of us that have had the patience is working out, because you know how we were bombarded by naysayers the last 2 months. And you know what? THW Global is showing the colors. It's coming through with what they said they were going to do. And come September 7th or 8th, I know we're going to be blown away with what the company has in store for us. So make sure that you visit 10 hours a week every day and check our blogs. You can use copy, paste, and send or post, like we say, anything that we have here. Take a look at our site thoroughly. It is there for you to use, whether you're part of our global expansion team or not. We want to make everybody successful doing at whatever level they want to do this program. For those of you that signed up and just want to do you're up to 10 hours a week, that is fine. Thank you for signing up. But make sure that you fill up your survey, because if not, you cannot do it. And for those of you that want to have a lot of personal sponsored people and you don't want to develop an organization, we welcome you too. But for those of you that really want to build tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of people within your organization, I want to talk directly to you. We are here to help you. Make sure that you visit 10 hours a week every day. Make sure that you visit TH Global, your TH Global back office every day, the front of the page. And make sure that every day you visit, if you're within the countries that can actually see the videos now, visit it every day. It's on a beta testing mode. There's no payment for doing it, but we're proving the point to all the advertisers. So make sure you spend time on the site watching videos, seeing how everything works, click on everything, and make sure that you read all the messages that are available in your back office and all the information that we have available for you on 10 hours a week. I hope that everybody shares this with all the people that you want them also to be able to succeed. We really appreciate each and every one of you, and we're here to help in as many ways as possible. But with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, we can't be on the phone, okay? So go to our page, 10 hours a week in Facebook. You can comment there. We answer everything there. Go to 10hoursaweek.com and comment on our blogs, and we will answer them. We do that daily. Please don't ask questions that the answers are already found in the FAQs or in your messages. If you do them, we're not going to answer them. We're just going to lead you to the answer. And if there's questions that we cannot answer or that you cannot find an answer to, make sure that you go to that message that was sent on August 5th, and it's in your back office, and look at that link at the end of that message, and I think you can send whatever question or observation you have there. So once again, thank you very much for everything you're doing. I hope to meet so many of you when we really start cranking this, when we start traveling and seeing each other. And in the meantime, we'll keep talking to you through our blogs, through Facebook, and through videos such as this one. Thank you very much, and may you have a beautiful, beautiful day.